Hello cardboard lovers, it's Cardboard Badger here. I hope you're doing well, and today we're going to be taking you through my predictions for Magic the Gathering's up and coming set, Dungeons & Dragons Adventures of the Forgotten Realms. Now this set doesn't come out until the middle of July, and the preview season doesn't start until the 29th of June. I know we've been given a few snippets of greatness, so we will be able to have a look at some of the cards that have come out, but a good couple of months ago I was having a chat with a friend. I had a massive list of all the things that should and could be in this set. I used to play Dungeons & Dragons when I was a child, when I was about 13, and I used to run a campaign for a good couple of years, about 7 years ago, which was 4th edition. Absolutely loved it, and all I can say is I think this set is going to be really, really good, lots of nostalgia, and very, very happy with the previews that we have already seen. And because I've got some of the things that we have already seen correct, according to my list, I thought the best thing to do is to share with you fine people all my thoughts and ideas. This will possibly give you the opportunity, if you feel this is going to be the case and these could be truthful, to then hopefully scoop up some cards before a possible price change as we start to get into the spoiler season. So starting off in absolutely no particular order whatsoever, we have got number 1, the party mechanic. Not the greatest mechanic in the world as far as how it was received. We had this coming out in Zendikar Rising. And the party mechanic, if you're not 100% sure, it involves having a selection of characters: clerics, rogues, warriors and wizards. And if you happen to have those out, the more of those you've got, the stronger the buffs you have, the cheaper you can cast spells such as Spoils of Adventure. And this is the perfect time. It says Dungeons & Dragons. It's going to be a collection of people with different skills and ideas all coming together to create a stronger party. So this is the time that the party mechanic is going to shine. It's going to be the strongest it's ever been, because it has to be. It's the key point of Dungeons & Dragons, as I've already mentioned. We've already seen one new warrior. We have a dwarf warrior, a 4-mana 5/3 Bruno Battlehammer. We're also gonna, I'm pretty sure, going to be getting more clerics, more rogues, and more wizards. And one note to point out, it will be worth looking back across previous sets just to see exactly how many party mechanic cards there are, and if you do need to scoop some up, it might be worth doing so now. Up next at number 2, we've got chance cards. Dice, D20s, D everything. Seriously important part of the game. Whatever it is you want to do, you're going to be rolling dice to make sure you've done it successfully. If you have played Dungeons & Dragons, you know how exciting this can be, and obviously we could have chance cards in this set. We've had chance cards slightly in previous. We've got Krark's Thumb, which is an amazing card, which doesn't care about dice, but it cares about flipping coins. Really, really good card, very fun. But we've also got cards that have come out in the past from the unstable set, such as Hydradoodle, Krark's Other Thumb, and also Gift Horse. These all care about dice rolling, and it's interesting that a few years ago when this set came out, we had these cards. Are they in unstable to then be pushed through and actually get them into a standard legal set? So it is a key part, yet again, of Dungeons & Dragons. You can't play it without dice. I would love to see some chance cards, some rolling the dice to generate additional damage, make goblins. It could be a world of fun. I really do think this is going to happen, and it will be very, very interesting to see if this is something in the set. At number 3, we have Creatures, the Monster Manuals. Amazing books with wonderful illustrations. As you can see here, we got the Beholder. I called this Beholder straight away because it was such a key creature to have, and to be able to have in Magic the Gathering as well. And also, as you can see, it's alternative art. It is really fantastic. Nostalgic if you used to play Dungeons & Dragons, because you've got what basically looks like the sepia and ink-toned illustrations that you would get in the old monster manuals. Not coloured in, they look amazing, and there's so many creatures from the monster manuals that you could slip in to Magic the Gathering I think we're going to have a ginormous increase across the board. I think we're going to get more rats, maybe some bats. We're going to have spiders. Obviously we have got Lolith Spider Queen, so I do believe that we are going to get an increase in spiders as well. We're going to obviously have dragons and probably draconian creatures that will enable the dragons to be brought out cheaply and support them, so that is another thing. But the one creature out of everything that I have to explain is going to be huge, is oozes. I think this is going to be the most enjoyable tribe out of the entire set. Yes, we're going to have dragons obviously, but oozes I think are going to be the big thing. It's a key creature or creature type within Dungeons and Dragons from its very beginning with green slime in 1974 and right the way through. We've had gelatinous cubes. There are tons and tons of different slimes, and they are feared and they're just absolutely fantastic. I love them, and the good thing is I believe that we're going to have plenty in this set. We had one in Modern Horizons 2, the AV one, in the same way as we had all the squirrels in Modern Horizons 2. I think that we're going to be having tons and tons of oozes in the Dungeons and Dragons set, which is brilliant because it's an amazing tribal, and I think this is the perfect time, if you do want to build a load of ooze stuff, to scoop up as many cards as you can, because I really believe that these are going to leap up in price massively. So if oozes are your thing, this is the time. And finally, number 4, we have got items, enchantments and equipment and various things. If you happen to have played D&D before, you know how exciting it is when you open up a treasure chest, or you get given a gift after doing a mission and you find out you've got a brooch, and then you can see what the brooch does and find out that you're now a little bit quicker, or you can look further or hear better, or whatever it is, but you get a buff of some sort. It's fantastic. It's not gold, it's just a nice pump for one of your characters in your party to then become stronger and obviously keep everyone alive longer, and that's the important thing, so you can continue the adventure. And that is something that obviously we're going to be having, and we've already seen with the new cards. We've already seen in the very early spoilers portable hull, which again is one of the items in Dungeons and Dragons, and we got the Vorpal blade, which is fantastic. I really like the fact that the artwork has a head in it, because it links in fully with the fact that if you chop a head off, you kill the creature. So that is absolutely fantastic. But I believe there's so many more things that could or should go into this section, such as winged boots, fleet feather sandals, a reprint of Cloak of Invisibility, and also the Bag of Holding, the Cloak of Displacement, something like Alexis Cloak or Cloak and Dagger, and also something a bit like a Luck Blade, a cross between maybe Short Sword and Crystalline Giant, enabling us to randomly have some form of buff. So there we have it. D&D's back catalogue of creatures and items is vast. There's obviously so many things, the deeper you dig into it, that you could be putting into this new Magic the Gathering set. As you can tell, I'm very, very excited to see what they do. I really do hope that some of the points that I put out in this video are going to come true. Obviously, waving the flag for the oozes, let me know what you think. And if you have some ideas of what you think is or isn't going to be in this set, please let us know in the comments below, because when they do have all the spoilers come out, we can look back and go, I was right about that, you were wrong about this, and generally look back and see just how close we're going to be, and if there's some massive things that we're also going to miss and nobody clocks. So a world of surprises coming our way, I'm pretty sure, but seriously pumped to see what on earth is going to be happening. Let us know if you're excited about this set, and all I'd like to say is thank you for watching, and we will see you again soon here on Cardboard Badger.